Let me see if I can find this image right here. Because last week, and let me see, here it is. I meant to bring this up right here. So last week, I showed you something here, and actually, let me bring it up on the site. Now I'm gonna play a game right here and see if I end up having my fucking computer investigated like Jared.
Oh,
I'm gonna put in.
Whoa!
I'm gonna put in. It's too late. You've been here with me the whole time. We got it on video. I'm gonna put in ass playground.
Man, don't do that.
And I'm gonna put in.
That was 2 Sundays
Japan.
ago.
Yeah. And see what images come up here.
The Japanese smell my butt game show was the first.
There it is. There it is right there. So 2 weeks ago, I showed you this image here, actually several images of a playground in Japan where people enter through a big giant anus. Yeah. Climb through a giant anus, playing colons, climb on top of giant, huge mounds of turds. And we said, well, you know what? That's Japan. Ain't no big deal. You know, they do that all the time. We kind of used to that.
Doesn't want to be a human suppository in Japan.
Exactly.
Everybody strives to be.
It's one of the better paying jobs.
Yeah.
Now, you're saying that's Japan. Who cares? No big deal, right? But there's another place that got them beaten. Y'all talking about Australia.
Right.
And over in Australia, they had this, I don't know, maybe I was seeing this, because it was going around the internet. They got this company called the Snuff Puppet Company. And
what?
Why would we see that?
Yeah.
There it is, Snuff Puppets. And believe it or not, they put on a show for children. They put on a show for kids.
This is for kids.
They put on a show for kids where the puppet show is known for being like the largest puppet set in the world.
So it's elaborate.
I know about this. I've actually heard about this.
You heard about this?
Yeah.
This is fucking insane.
Okay.
And you're gonna look at it for a while. You're gonna be like, these motherfuckers are crazy. But then after some thought, you're like, are we the uptight ones? This shit. First of all, it's just nightmarish the way it starts out, man. It's a big human body just lying there, looking like it's dying while kids are playing on it.
Hello, everybody.
Whoa! What the hell was that?
So the purpose of this is to show kids different parts of the body. Hey, look, you kids got to learn at some point, so might as well show them with puppets. The biggest, creepiest puppet in the fucking world. It's like
what the fuck is that? That's some shit from Attack on Titan.
Is it a woman?
It's
both.
It's both.
Is it both?
Yeah, it's
I
both.
saw a
It's a
vagina. I didn't
hermaphrodite.
see a penis.
And what happens here is that you hear it screaming and moaning.
Is
and
it in
shit,
pain?
And it looks like a butt. Look at this.
Cinder block dropped on it.
Yeah, look at this, people.
It looks strung out.
And it's like
That is horrifying.
And you know, here's the thing about it. It's like it's sitting up there just moaning. It looks like there's a giant human being just stranded there and dying. And
It looks like
and there's children playing on this shit.
Some guys just sitting on
It's
the leg.
yes, parents just sitting on it.
And there's children playing on it, not giving a shit. That like they got kids. Look how these kids are all congregated in front of a giant vagina.
This thing looks like it's ODing.
You got those two girls going like, "Oh, there's the clitoris right there."
Yeah,
Yeah, like they're pointing.
yeah.
Jesus.
See, I told you it was real.
They're like looking at that thing like, will mine get that big? So, you know, now and they're sitting up there like this is a playground for fucking kids. And the reason why the character's moaning is because it's giving birth. Now here's where it gets really weird.
Whoa,
into the
it
show.
gets weirder than that.
Let me tell you something. This right here, what you see right here, you just saw like just a very weird interpretation or showing people the miracle of birth. This is normal. What happens after this point, the body parts start breaking off from each other and just start doing their own things. And the body parts, no matter what kind of body part it is, starts playing with the children. Look at that. Like there's a giant titty out there just lactating on kids.
What are they doing to the baby? It's like they're just swarming the fucking baby.
Look at this shit. There's a giant tit just lactating on kids,
little
and kids playing the milk like it's a sprinkler and shit.
Yeah, like it's a splash pad or some shit.
Like they had a fucking water park and shit. It gets fucking weirder, man. I'm telling you. They're changing the baby. I don't know what the fuck that is.
What is that shit?
Is that the placenta?
Like that, I'm lost now. I don't know where that came from. I don't know what that has to do with the human.
I'm lost on this whole fucking thing.
I think that's like the mutant twin, you know, that broke away.
Oh.
Body parts.
Heart comes out?
What is that?
The paragon
It lives in you.
creation. Let us
It stands upright and talks.
for a moment.
That's some shit from a goddamn horror show.
That's some Pan's Labyrinth shit.
Yeah, that it is.
I was kind of with it at first. I said,
It's no excuse for the pig.
yeah, I was saying, you know what? They're just teaching kids the human body. That's all right. I get it. But when this shit starts happening, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this has to do with anything.
Turn into Saw.
Oh, look out behind
Shit turns into David Cronenberg's Pac-Man and shit, you know?
Now this is going on some David Lynch type shit.
And the lips go back. Oh, this is the one I love. So, just a guess. Anybody, just a guess. Well, what is this?
That's a dick.
What was that I heard? It's a anus.
Okay.
It's a giant anus that jumps down and starts playing with the kids. And the thing is, it's adorable. It does cute shit like it produces cuddly turds.
Living shit.
Like living shit, like cute cuddly turds that the kids go out there and play with, and like it's a
My God.
like it's a petting zoo. Like kids go out there and play with shit, like they're out there rubbing goats or something.
Man, I've seen a lot of crazy shit in my life. This ranks up the.
Yeah,
This is so bizarre.
The only thing I've
I don't
seen
even
of
know
this
what to say.
was the fucking screenshot, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna click this because I don't want to ruin my day. Thanks.
this is. You're welcome. If I gotta suffer, y'all going down with me.
What the fuck,
These
man?
like the people out there just like you can actually go to the gift shop and buy one of these turds like and take it home. The vagina gets up.
Sure.
And just
Why
walk.
not?
And just,
Yeah, right.
The vagina gets up and walks around like a fucking mascot at Disney World.
At this point, I mean, you know,
Like it's a small
Mickey.
world or something.
Yeah,
Like it's Mickey. Yeah.
taking pictures.
Hey, folks.
Oh, we got the penis.
Here's the dick.
Dick and balls. Okay.
Now, again, I don't know. Maybe here in America, maybe we're just uptight because if this was in the States, somebody would go to jail because not only is a dick getting up and walking around, but the dick goes to the children and sprinkles them with golden showers. Hey, kids.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey, kids, drink my piss. And the kids and the parents are like, yeah. Just golden showers everywhere.
Japan has nothing on this shit.
Japan is loving this.
They are. They really are. Like, oh, we ain't so bad now.
Congratulations, Australia.
Fuck.
You beat Japan.
In one fell swoop.
In one thing, you got a dick.
Jesus Christ.
You got a dick walking around spraying kids.
Giving kids golden showers.
Giving kids golden showers.
Florida's like, we can't touch it.
At least it wasn't bukkake children.
Oh, that's next.
The video's
Fuck.
not done.
I know. God damn it.
Hey, kids, come closer.
Yeah. The hand actually breaks off and starts stroking the dick.
Oh,
and then it covers the kids with sugary liquid confections. And shit. Delicious, man. Kids looking like they're stuck in a fucking insect trap
Oh,
and shit.
God. What the hell, man? Who comes up with this?
Australians.
Fuck, man,
You
I didn't
fucking did it.
I didn't know they had it in them. I gotta admit.
You did it.
I really didn't.
The
Damn.
Mad Max Wasteland ain't got shit on this right here.
Now we know how it got that way.
Now here's where it turns into the Muppet Show on acid. You know, it just at this point, it just don't give a fuck. Like every body part breaks off and just leaves a giant skeleton right there while this thing is just screaming.
There is a tunnel and climbing
It said, kill me.
I'm hoping that somebody just took an edit of this and slowed the audio down and is actually maybe explaining something.
No.
Because as a child, I couldn't imagine myself learning anything.
I would
from
get
this.
nightmares.
Yeah.
Well, okay, like growing up at the time when Korey and I did, we would often have cartoons that were like the people who did it were clearly on acid or something, and that would be kind of freaky. Like by the time you guys came around, everything was sanitized. Like
Yeah.
no more of that. So we're used to it. But
Well, not necessarily. We had Ren and Stimpy and shit. so.
that's the closest
closest we got, yeah.
But I wonder what it would be like to go see this now, like say on LSD or mushrooms.
Shit.
I would never do
There's
that.
no fucking way.
I would never do that.
Claw your fans.
Yeah.
Shit, you know what? That would be me. That would be my body. I just ripped my skin off. Oh, I can't take this shit no more. People, I don't know. Maybe this is the next evolution because like you said, Martin, when we were kids, like
would show us shit like this all the
children's
time.
TV shows, they would come in and they would like kids. Our parents would just plop us in front of the TV, and certain adults knew it. And they just took drugs and just made shit for kids and just kind of like, it was almost like, don't tell your parents, but we were fucked up when we made this. But today, we never saw no shit like this at all.
It was no middle ground for that. It was just like 0 to 60 with that shit.
I see the beginning. There is a tunnel and blinding light.
These kids, they must be terrified, right? These kids must be like, Mama, let's go home now.
Look like they're having fun.
It was
The time of their lives. Yeah.
And you know what? You would be right. They're like,
Encore.
That shit had to go on for like 2 or 3 hours.
It was daylight
Daytime
when this
they
shit started.
Yeah.
Fuck,
This
man.
is the country that bans Grand Theft Auto because it's too violent. Don't show this.
but yet,
I will never look at Australia the same way again.
they banned Grand Theft Auto, but yet they let kids sit in front of a giant pussy right there.
And watch it
And watch it.
disintegrate for about 2 hours.
Hey, maybe it's okay if you have one or the other, but you can't have both together.
I guess. I don't know, man.
I don't get the logic.
Maybe kids have just evolved. Maybe we've evolved as just people, you
I
know?
don't think so.
The whole thing, the lighting and everything going on, doesn't that remind you of like some of those Ralph Bakshi cartoons?
Oh, yeah.
Fritz
yeah.
the Cat?
Yeah.
Reminded me of that scene in Willy Wonka.
I was about to say that.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh,
tunnel scene.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Shit, maybe these kids are all on acid. We don't know, you know?
Shit.
Maybe this is like a Woodstock for fucking elementary school kids.
There's no way they can understand what the fuck they're seeing right now.
See, that's what I don't think is the case. Like, honestly, I believe that we're just, as Americans, at this point, we're just taught to like be really conservative with kids. They know all this shit. Like this is like, you know, I know
sure?
it's yeah, I am because I'm thinking like, man, kids they gotta learn about the body somehow. Kids gotta look at this and they know what they got. And that's why kids act so fucking weird and shit when they get older because we hide this shit from we make it look like it's dirty.
But I
You
feel
know?
like it's better ways to go about it than this.
Is it though? Is it though? I mean, these kids were having a blast at him,
They
this
were.
giant ass puppet,
But
man.
what did
True.
they learn?
Exactly.
Like they learned that a pig would come out of my body at some point, and then a baby will shoot out. I might
Yeah.
grow a dick if I'm a
Get
girl.
pissed on, you know?
I was 100% with you until Korey brought back the pig.
Yeah, that pig. I forgot about
Like,
the
that
goddamn
is
pig.
no-
That pig has no merit whatsoever.
Okay, the pig.
A dancing pig on his hind legs.
Okay, the pig. I can't fucking tell you what that is.
A pig is in the same, like, the human body is much like the pig's body. We are the closest, I don't know.
Yeah, you ain't got shit, man. And even if you did, what the fuck happened with this mouth right here that escaped?
And another thing was it. That's horrifying. That is scary. Come on, man.
The pig voluntarily climbed
Yeah.
into the mouth like, kill me. Yeah.
And look.
there's no escape for me.
I'm
I
sorry.
might as well do it.
Little boys know that their penis produces piss. It's no reason to piss on children.
It is fun.
God damn it, man, no.
The kids were treated like it was like a sprinkler system,
Nah.
man. You know.
Nah.
I bet Jared could give you several reasons why.
Shit, I look at this and I'm like thinking, would I be horrified if I was a kid?
I just imagine that in his videos like presented by Subway. Like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah, it makes
Like
sense.
that's Jared right there. Come on in, kids. I'll pay you even. I look at this and I'm thinking, are the kids really terrified? Are they really scared?
They're not.
Because would I be scared if I was out there? Or would my little perverted ass be trying to climb into the vagina?
If you had a child that age, would you take them to see this?
Fuck yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. I would. I'm taking the stance right now that Americans are a little bit too uptight about this kind of shit.
No, look, the body parts and the sex shit, fine. That shit was horrifying. The music, the sound of the voice, the lighting, the pig, that shit was scary. Like, I get what you're saying. There's other ways we could have done that without that.
Kids,
Come on.
Hey, man, all I can go by is what I see, Tommy.
Oh, man.
I'm looking at the kids right there. They're having fun discovering. You know what? See, that's the problem with us right now. I'm telling you, look how weird you're acting about this. Kids over there having a good time, and you're worried about disturbing their minds. See, if we were to show this in Alabama, you
wouldn't make it in the state.
No, you wouldn't.
if they were to have this in Alabama, they make a giant noose to hang that fucking puppet.
Yeah.
They lynch that motherfucker. But over here in America, what do we have, man? We got Christian families like the Duggars who hide every body part until you made one kid like molest his sister.
True.
I think we're just a little uptight. Would I take my kids to see this? Yes, I would.
Yeah, look, you acting like I'm against you. I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's a good thing to have kids learn about that shit. But less like a fucking Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and more like some shit that's actually educational and
There's
fun.
a Disney World ride that's like the human body. You can go through it and actually learn. And
That shit is
test stuff.
sanitized and out of date. This is the new shit right here. This is today. Get with the times, man. Get with
Your child would not learn anything from this.
No, you'll be getting woken up at like 4 in the
With
morning
them
from
over
a
you with
horrified kid.
with a letter opener trying to gouge you.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the pig, Daddy. The pig's in you.
people. As you can see, I'm a little more evolved than my fellow co-host right here, so I can only speak for myself. I think that this is wonderful right here. This is
Have
a
fun
great
with that
lesson.
parenting technique.
I think it's a great lesson for the children out there. Get your kids
Yeah.
high as fuck and take them there.
Does the voice have to sound like that?
I'd be
Right.
the coolest.
You know?
I'm the coolest parent apparently in here.
They couldn't have got Elmo's voice?
People,
God
You
damn.
produced the next Charles Manson.
Right,
Congratulations.
exactly.
I'm evolved. Anyway, y'all are so uptight, man.
Okay.
Y'all are something else.
That's how you feel, dude.
Yep, yep.
I think it's really sad that I'm the only one here that can actually be as progressive as I am. Oh, well.
In theory.
It's called progressive than being psychotic. That's what you're being right
I
now.
know.
Have fun living life thinking shit like that.
I know. You know, it's that kind of thing where you think different from everyone else. You're ahead of everyone else, and all they want to do is attack you. I'm being fucking lynched right here, right now. It's a shame. It's, you know what? I feel sorry for you guys.
I'm waiting
It's
for
a
the
shame.
Dr. King reference.
I got no Dr. King. I got nothing for you.
All right.
I hope you come around one day, brother.
Not to that shit.
I feel sorry for your children. Anyway, let's go ahead.
Sorry for yours.
You have those children doing that just so you could film them and run it on the show. Go on and jump in that vagina.
Yeah.
Daddy, I don't want to. Just do it.
Just throw the kid in there.
Don't play with that shit.
Yeah. Go ahead and get pissed on.
This is how people get E. coli, Corey.
just pick up my kid and just throw him in that giant pussy right there. You gotta learn sometime, boy. my kid's first piece.
Oh, God.
Bring him over. All right.